Good evening. Uh, Time to put some on here of God's Word. We are going to be looking at Ecclesiastes chapter 11. It says, "Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days. Give a serving to 7, also to 8, for you do not know what evil will be on the earth. If the clouds afford rain, they empty themselves upon the earth. If a tree falls to the south or the north, in the place where the tree falls, there it shall lie. He who observes the wind will not sow. He also regards the clouds, will not reap. As you do not know what is the way of the wind, or how the bones grow in the womb of her who was child, so you do not know the works of God who makes everything. In the morning sow your seed, and in the evening do not withhold your hand, for you do not know which will prosper, either this or that. Or whether both alike will be good. Truly the light is sweet, and it is pleasant for the eyes to behold the sun. But if a man lives many years and rejoices in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness, for there will be many, and all that is coming is vanity. Rejoice, O young man, in your youth, and let your heart cheer you in the days of your youth. Walk in the ways of your heart, and in the sight of your eyes, but know that for these God will bring you into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow from your heart." Now let's look at this closely. Chapter 11, verse 1. "Cast bread upon the waters." It uses the imagery of sea merchants bringing food supplies to sell at a profit, thus teaching the need for involvement in activities that bring a return. Verse 2, "Give benefits to several, for thereby you will ensure a benefit to yourself in time of need." And then it also references the New Testament, Luke chapter 16, 1 through 8. Verses 4 through 6 says, "Be diligent in spite of obstacles." For in life, many obstacles always come our way. Verses 7 and 8, "Love life, but hold it with a light hand, so you will not be devastated if things do not turn out as you wish." Verse 9, "Our enjoyment of life is good, but it must always be in the light of God's laws and judgment." Verse 10, "Put away evil." Another perspective on living in the fear of God. Childhood and youth are vain only when the responsibility to become godly adults is ignored. So we need to keep these things in mind. It's okay to love your life, but as adults, we have responsibilities to do things for God. And quite often we forget these. So I hope you will take these words and ponder them in your brain and put them to God's use. I'm going to try and do this more often because we need to spend every day of some part looking at God's Word. That's going to be my promise to you.